Okay, this working is, it's kind of like a reconciliation spell. Basically, we've got two people and we want to bring them back together again. We want to cause some bring some lust into the situation. Also some communication, and we want the person to contact the client. So I have the photographs and I have a petition that I've specifically worded. So what I'm going to do is on the back of his photograph, I'm putting my symbol for the air. I've already put in the petition that he will contact her, but I'm putting the symbol for air. You can Google that, you'll get something similar to that. And I'm writing contact. Right, I'm going to write the client's name. Make sure I get the spelling correctly. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just fold that towards me like so. You need a cleaned out jar. Okay. I have anointed those little papers, and I will anoint the petition with the same oils just to let you know what oils I've used. And I'm going to bind these first of all with some red yarn. And it's often good to say little incantations to yourself as you do that. Something along the lines, you will now contact me. We are together. There are no blockages. Everything is perfect. I've asked the Santissima Muerte to help me on this one, and also Dantelian. Okay, and that goes in there. Now, I'm just going to open this up again, and I'm going to use some oils on it. Success, because we do want the spell to be a success, so I'm going to use some success oil, and I usually just 5 spot it like a dice. Okay. I should have some communication oil, yeah. No, not that one. This is a lust oil, and I did put that on both their photographs. Right, conciliation, forgiveness kind of oil. Okay. And some Santa Muerte oil. Again, if you don't have all these oils, go with whatever you have. You don't need to, some of the things I've got are a bit hard to get. So I'm just going to bring that close again, bind it towards me, like so. And you could bind it up again, but I'm just going to pop it in there. And I'm going to pop in some sugar because we want to sweeten him up, because at the minute there's no communication. Okay. What am I looking for? I'll get that in a moment. Yep. Cinnamon is very good to help with lust. I've mixed a little bit of ginger in with that as well. Precipitation powder. That gets things moving quickly. Okay. And let's see. Orris root. Come on. And a little bit of open rose to unblock the issues that is currently, I can find it, that is. Road opener. Yeah. bit similar to previous spells that I've done, but we want the emphasis on communication, opening up the doorways, pathways, should I say, getting them together again. So all hurts are healed. He will now contact her. He will now pick up the phone. He will call her. He will message her. He will do all those things. He will not rest until he contacts her again. Until they're together again, he will not rest. She will visit him in his dreams, and he will realize that, yeah, I do want to be back with her. She's the one. So that's what we want. We want, him to be totally thinking about her, only her, and for all of the women to be pushed out of the picture. I was going to say there, I have a photograph or details of a female, and I'm going to bind other females. I can do that very easily with a little. You don't even have to do it with a little cut-out paper doll kind of thing. One moment. Like one of these, I've got these in the female form. I'll be doing it with that, or you can use an actual puppet that you may have at Mick, or an image candle, and I just write all other females, and then what I do is accept her. Of course, you always need to put accept the person that you want to keep in the picture. So that is going to happen, and those details of her will go underneath my black statue to make sure that she's kept out of the picture, and it's just the client that basically we're drawing closer to him. So yeah, you could use a honey jar on this one. I'm going to spray a little bit of pheromones to get them together. Pheromones is really good. It's very hard to get, but it's a natural scent that brings two people together. So that's why pheromones. And also, I will let this sit on the seal of Dantalion. If anyone wants to know about Dantalion, I will read. Just give me one moment. I could bring Citri into the situation as well for a bit of lust. Yeah, but I think we're okay on that one. I've used bits and pieces there that pertain to lust. I don't think that Citri's needed at this point, but if the client feels down the road that she needs a bit of a push in the sexual direction, I will make contact with Citri. Anyway, Juk Dantalion. Color is green, so we're going to be offering green candle. Incense is sandalwood, or you could use the incense, or you could make an offering of copper. Is the metal. The planet is Venus. The element is water. N is Avage Ayur Dantalion on Sa. Original purpose: teaches all arts and sciences and has the ability to show the thoughts of others. Teaches all arts and sciences and has the ability to show you the thoughts of others and to sway the thoughts of others. She can also cause love. And the author says helps one relate with others on an emotional level, teaches emotional intelligence and heightens empathy for others. Excellent spirit to work with. I find Dantalion, King Paimon as well. King Paimon is very good for manipulation, but I don't like to call on King Paimon for love issues. King Paimon's energy is very, very powerful. I don't know, it's just me. I have done it in the past, but it's just me. I feel I'm being frowned on when I call King Paimon in for love work. Yes, it's in his office. But at the end of the day, I think King Paimon, what did I say? I'm not even sure what number King Paimon is, but yeah, just out of curiosity, if anyone wants to know, Paimon, color yellow, incense, frankincense, metal, gold. Planet is the sun, water is the element. Original purpose: he teaches all arts and sciences and occult. He can be invoked to bind others. Well, that would be good. if we ever need to up the ante on the binding on this one. To be observed towards the west with offerings. Author's notes: seek Paimon to understand alchemy, seek Paimon for creative pursuits, or to design a plan of action. Paimon can also help emotional understanding. So yeah, maybe Paimon, but I don't know. I just get a feeling that Paimon, it's a bit trivial for Paimon, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's me. I'm just getting that feeling, but I don't do it because I don't think it. I just don't think, I think Paimon is best for teaching. I mean, I think Paimon can offer you some wonderful lessons, and I just don't think love is the thing with Paimon. But anyway, Dantalion is, and that's why I've called on Dantalion. And I'm going to blow some life into this jar. And I'm just going to shake it up once. I only shake these jars once because I don't like disturbing the contents. And I'm going to get a little chime candle, and I'm going to burn that for quite a few nights, and it will sit under that and with the candle, and I'll get some sort of offering, like that green candle would make a good offering to Dantalion. Or again, it could be an offering. I'm talking backwards. I'm trying to focus on this, trying to talk, trying to, I get very tongue tied. But anyway, an offering to the Santa Muerte. I have a red candle here to my right. I have an altar to Santa Muerte, and I'm always putting things on it and stuff. But anyway, yes, to make her names known, Santa Muerte, I feel like her name to be made known when things go in the right direction, and I do think that the spirits of the Goetia like that as well. So I do have a few cards. I'm going to look at them, but that will be deployed at the foot of a tree, underneath the earth at the foot of a tree, but it won't be for a wee while yet. We'll see how things go. Okay, so I looked at the situation, and you have quite good cards, actually. I know you're concerned about maybe giving him, wasting time on him, but okay, first off, that fish card, that can be a job or that can be money, and I'm thinking someone is going to come into money or get a raise at work. And I don't know why it's bringing it up, but the ring card is in the center. That's making me think that he will be back in your life more permanent. And then I've got the sun and the bouquet, so those are good cards. They're telling me that if we play this correctly, things will change. I'm feeling that the female in this situation, is there gossip or talk about her? If not, there will be. And I think there's issues with regards to a close friend. I don't know if this makes sense to you. I think it will do. There's a close friend that there's issues with. I'm thinking of health health issues. But I do think that this woman in question, I have a feeling that there's going to be something turn up that is going to be like gossipy. There's something that's going to come to light. Okay. And he will make a decision. The Pathways card, the Crossroads, that's all about decisions. And one second. And then I've got the bear and the letter. Communication. The bear, when you're around him, does he seem to be protective of you, kind of thing? Because I'm thinking, usually guys that are quite big and stuff, I always see them as the bear card, and they always protect their women really well. But that card, it tells me there'll be communication. The Lily card, when I see that Lily card, it makes me think 3 people in a situation, or an age gap. I think it's pointing towards 3 people in the situation, but we're dealing with her. But on the whole, your cards look really good so far, you know. These are oracle cards. The first one is anxiety. I think it's just the whole situation is causing a bit of anxiety. And then we've got attachment. So what you need to do is to cut contact with him. I know you've got something belonging to him. Let him come to you. You break all contact with him. No contact. He'll start thinking about you. That is a good way of getting a guy or a woman to think about you, is to not talk to them. It sounds backward, but believe me, the no contact rule, it's very effective. A lot of people don't believe in it and stuff. I had a client a while back who's, I don't normally talk about clients, but this client, she told me that she was told that the no contact rule was rubbish, and she kept messaging him. I told her not to contact the guy, and she kept messaging and messaging and messaging. And I said, look, it won't work out for you if you do that. It won't work out for you. And she kept on and she kept on and ignored everything I said. I gave her instructions what to do, and she just ignored them all. And, needless to say, her spell, I mean, she sabotaged it. She had the potential, when I checked it initially, she had the potential of things working out in her favor, but she didn't follow the rules. And she was doing work at home. I was telling her not to do things, and she was doing honey jars, and she was doing all this, that, and the other, and brick up jars and lime brick up things and stuff. And I said to her, please stop all that. It's going to reverse the result. But I can only do so much at the end of the day. If you don't follow what I tell you to do, I think things won't go in your favor, to be honest with you. But anyway, I'm not talking to the client, I'm talking about someone else. So all that to say, it's best if you detach yourself. But financial constraints, that's strange, because we pulled the card previously there regarding money or a job. So, but I do think that will work itself out. Healer of the ages, I think that's telling us things will start to heal. You'll get the appreciation that you require, that you need. Woman holding a heart, that could be you, or that could be the other female, but I don't see any cards indicating that he's going to choose her over you, kind of thing. But angel of love and caring connections, that card is a card of reconciliation. It's a good card to have. And the angel of love is good. Or the woman holding a heart could be you. Your feelings may deepen even more for him, and I do think that you have the potential for a positive outcome. So, like I said, if you're into visualization, see it in your mind's eye all come together, live it, use all the senses, and that is a good way of helping the spell work. That is the only thing I actually recommend for people to do, is visualize. Use your mind and make many movies of what you want your future to be. Don't worry about the getting there, how it's going to come apart, excuse me, not apart, about. Just see it all fall in place. Whatever it may be, just to be together, to be happy. Take it further if you want married and all that stuff. Whatever each individual person is in need of, just see that moment and feel the emotions that go with it. Feel the feeling of love, feel the feeling of him loving you, the stomach, the butterflies in your stomach, the in-breath, everything. Use your senses. It works. Believe me, it works. Also, you can work with chakras and stuff. That's taking it a bit deeper, but I'll go into that too. Yeah, so that's basically what I've got. And it's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com. Speak to you all again soon.